Where would Big Bird's imaginary friend be laid to rest if he were an ancient Egyptian pharaoh? In a Snuffaluffa sarcophagus. Welcome to the stream. Happy Monday, my friends. I hope you've had a good weekend. Thank you for being here with me. We've got Lucent Jelly first in chat tonight. I'm ready to do me some learning. Me too. Me too. If you've been around the stream for any decent amount of time, then you are familiar with my capacity for making pretty boneheaded moves. So I thought tonight we would play a handful of games that could maybe beat some of the dumbness out of me. Are you gonna sing the lyrics? I think I'll pass. I was reading them to myself there though, and I thought, I was fairly familiar with the Sesame Street theme song, but this part right here, it's a magic carpet ride. I don't know that part at all. That's unfamiliar to me. Excuse me. So we've got a variety of games. I've got maybe 7 or 8 different sort of educational games. Almost entirely Sesame Street and Mario themed, and I just figured we would play a handful of them tonight. We probably won't get through all of those. I thought I'd aim toward what I expect to be the shorter and simpler games for the most part, and just see what kind of fun we can have with any of these. So these Sesame Street games are 2 in 1. We've got Let Her Go Round and Ernie's Big Splash, and I think we'll actually start with the Ernie game. You didn't recognize that part either. So, let's see what it's like. Ernie's Challenge, Ernie's Fun Challenge, and Ernie's Super Challenge. So we've got 3 levels of difficulty. Could be either. This is a game I feel like I played the Let Her Go Round portion of this game, but I do not recall an Ernie's Big Splash. So I don't know if these were released separately at some point. But Let Her Go Round I think I've actually played before. This I don't. Okay, it would appear that our goal is simply to reach Ernie. Oh. Rubber Ducky, you're the one. Hey, we did it. Now we're going backward? What? I don't know if I caused this or if it just plays in reverse naturally. The picture makes no sense to me. I'm stuck in an infinite loop. Okay, so we can do it again. Well, okay, I mean, how many different panels are there? Let's see. We'll start with the bubble. Maybe not. I don't know any good way to scroll through them. All right, bubble. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So it looks like there are 14, but I didn't see the pipe in there. Maybe this is a different level. So we have different options? I'm not really sure. I don't remember bubbles rising up across the screen before either. Sparrow, welcome in. Great to see you. Hint, 2 plus 2 is 4. No spoilers, Sparrow. What are you doing? Hope you've had a good weekend. New round, I'm guessing. Yeah. So whether or not there should be a logic to the sequence, I think is completely optional, Jelly. I think as long as we reach Ernie, we win. But I was thinking, like, maybe I would give myself the additional challenge of trying to use every piece. I don't know if I'm clever enough to figure that out. Okay, there only seems to be one option for this. There's a lot of sort of left to right options, though. Okay, well, we've got to go downward now. I really hope I don't work myself into a corner and make this impossible. That would be really embarrassing, right? This is thrilling, I know. Alright, here we go. It's quite the little adventure we've given ourselves. So I don't think anything ever changes about this. It hurts my brain a little. It just seems like it's supposed to show a complete journey rather than odds and ends. I mean, is it though? I don't think the pieces necessarily care like how they're combined. And especially when it plays backward. Nothing makes any sense there. It's very hard. It's very difficult to make your own fun with this game, though. It seems like that's what this is supposed to be, is sort of a make your own fun kind of situation. But we have different pieces this time. Some of them are different. Alright, well, I don't want to do exactly the same thing we did last time. There's only one option for moving straight across. The thing about the scrolling is it only scrolls through the options in one order. Like you would think you would think that the panels are like have a particular order, and like you scroll left to move through the order one way and right to move through the order the other way, but left and right both scroll the panels in the same direction. It would seem. So far as I can tell, at least. So if you scroll past the thing you want to use, it takes a very long time to get back to it. It's difficult to find the educational value. Agreed. I mean, I guess the idea is that it's supposed to be... it's supposed to, like, develop, like, I don't know, spatial relation, like, judgment or something. Some sort of pathfinding logic. This is from an era where kids would ask their parents for a computer for their homework and do nothing but play games on them. I mean, Sparrow, if this was my option for games, I might prefer to do my homework. Alright, well, we gotta watch it in reverse, too, right? Oh, that was an alligator. I thought it was a... I didn't notice that. It was a whale before, I think. I didn't notice they changed it. I think we're close to having exhausted all of the content in this game. But I do want to make sure we don't miss anything. Alright, so this time we're gonna take the speedrun path. Because I want to see what happens when we approach Ernie from the upward entrance here. Was this the super fun difficulty? No, this is the basic difficulty. The same thing that always happens. So yeah, I'm assuming we're gonna check out the other difficulties. I'm assuming the other difficulties will come with like preset pieces that we have to incorporate. All right, and what happens if we fail? What if I try to connect a piece that doesn't connect? Oh, it won't let you fail. Yeah, it won't let you fail. I want to fail. How dare you, game? Alright, we're going to play it in reverse, and then we're going to reset so we can see another difficulty. I think you have to use the reset to exit out of the game. I haven't found a button that takes me back to the menu, and I'm pretty sure I've exhausted all of the buttons. never mind. I don't have to reset. Alright, so that was Ernie's challenge, but let's see Ernie's fun challenge. Oh ho ho! So, I'm not sure if the fun challenge means we must pass through the Cookie Monster or we must avoid the Cookie Monster. I'm gonna assume we have to pass through the Cookie Monster. Will this work? Oh, yeah. Not only did we use the Cookie Monster square, we used it twice. You must become the Cookie Monster. Just to make sure, you know, we're getting the most for our money here, we gotta always play it in reverse, right? But we're not really given any objectives other than make it there. Like, it's not like use the most number of panels or use the fewest number of panels or use each type of panel only a certain number of times. Oh no! Is it gonna be the same every time? Oh, there's a panel we've never seen before. Well, we've got to play. There's a new panel type. I'm gonna take us all the way over here, so we've got plenty of room to use our two new panels. No, that's the same. It's okay. Why doesn't it move the characters each round? I guess that wouldn't be any fun, Jelly. So, like, I'm guessing that's like a bottle of, like, shampoo. But it's weird that it, like, pours out a mountain of shampoo for us to climb up on. But then but then it sucks it back into the bottle. I don't know what they were doing with this game. All right, any new panels? We seem to have exhausted our panel options. All right, so the fun challenge just adds the Cookie Monster. So let's see what the super challenge does. The super challenge adds Grover, who is apparently more who is presumably more challenging to pass than the Cookie Monster. Oh no, it's the super challenge because Grover becomes Super Grover, right? That's the logic of it. Hey, we have a raid coming in. James, great to see you. Thank you for the raid. I think you were playing Gex. I think I saw from the thumbnail. Tell us about your stream. How did it go? Did you have a good time? And thank you very much for the raid. Is that Flosus Moses? Welcome in. Thank you for joining us as well. Pleasure to have you here. Thank you for taking care of the shout out. For the shout out there, Jelly. My friends, use that link there if you would be so kind and give James a follow. James has been playing a lot of Nintendo 64 games. How is Gex? I haven't played that one. I haven't played that one yet myself. I was enjoying watching James play Resident Evil 2 on the N64 not that long ago. Gex 3 was good, but it's gotten harder in the later levels. I feel like that happens to me so very frequently. Or I'll be playing a game and really enjoying it. I'll be like, this is a really good game. I'm having a great time. And then a couple hours later, I'm on the last couple levels, and I'm like, this is the most frustrating experience I've ever lived through. Nothing beats Ernie's bath time, though. This is a nice, just like a real life bubble bath. It's a nice, relaxing experience. So we're just gonna play. We're playing a handful of educational games tonight. I've got a couple Sesame Street games and a couple Mario games that are all educational, and we're just lumping them all together, going through, taking our time, and trying to explore all the content of each of them. They don't necessarily have a lot of content, but we're making the most of it. So far, so good. So far, so good. I'd say I've been having a pretty good time with it. There's not a whole lot to this game so far. All the vast content. Well, I want to make sure I don't miss anything. right, and then we do it again in reverse. I don't really think there's a whole lot to see in this one, though. I think we exhausted this game about 20 minutes ago. Ooh, I have some coffee arriving. Excuse me just a moment, my friends. Be right back with you. All right, thank you for the coffee, Jelly, and I got a little bowl of cheese too. Very exciting. Whoa, I almost spilled it. My controller wire was wrapped around the bowl. That was terrifying. All right, so let's see. Does Grover move? Grover does not move. How is this super challenge? I don't understand. Can I? If I was very clever, could I cover the entire screen? I might be able to cover the entire screen. Let's try for it. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I feel like we just won the game. Hot lap. It was the cheese I almost spilled. Mile High Rule, welcome in. I do not want to learn while playing video games. I'm afraid you're in the wrong place tonight then, Mile High Rule. Tonight's all about getting smarter. Inorama, great to see you. Thank you for the positivity. Hope you've had a good weekend, both of my friends. We are playing a bunch of educational games tonight. This is hopefully an antidote to my repeated displays of outstanding dumbness on the stream. This is how I intend to become better at video games. By playing video games that make me smarter, right? I am already the smartest, Mile Hyrule says. So it's weird because there are 3 levels to this. There's the challenge, the fun challenge, and the super challenge. The regular challenge just has a start and a goal. The fun challenge adds an additional character onto the screen. And the super challenge adds an additional character onto the screen, but takes away the other character. So, like, you would think if the fun challenge added 1 character, the super challenge would add 2, right? And I don't even think these other characters are mandatory. They don't even move around the screen. What happens if we try and skip Grover? I'm going way over here to make it like very apparent that I'm skipping him. And do we still win? Nothing changes. If we skip Grover, nothing changes. What is the goal of this? Just to connect the rubber ducky to Ernie. I feel like this game is giving me the opposite of smart, Itty says. But really, I think that's it. I think we've seen everything there is to see in this game. So, I mean, like, we can't really win. I mean, I guess we've won several times. Connect with the fewest number of pieces. There's no progression. Every like the panels are different, but I think that's just the panels are different each time. Well, it's kind of. The panels can be swapped out somewhat each time, but I don't think that that's a progression. I think it's just a I don't know. The game attempting to have some variety. I guess that's it. We call it a game. No, you can't even lose. You can't even lose, Ma Hyrule. It won't let you place a losing piece. Unless... Because see, like, this, if I place this, that would be a losing piece, right? But it won't let me place it. What if I try to lose a little bit more creatively? There we go. Now I can't win. It won't let me, place this because it loses. Alright. Well, yeah, it doesn't let you lose. I mean, it kind of does, I guess. New goal, try to lose, yeah. It kind of lets you lose. You just have to reset the board, though. Alright, well, I don't know. I think we're done with Ernie's Big Splash. It was, I don't feel any smarter for having played it. Alright, let's, how do we back out? No. Nope. I think I do have to reset it now. Alright, so that's one game. There's another game built into this cart, though. And the other game, I think, is one I've actually played before. Look at that. Rare. Is that Rareware? Is that the same Rare that made Banjo-Kazooie made this game? I thought I was pretty familiar with the Sesame Street theme song. You know, I saw a decent amount of Sesame Street as a kid. I did not know this part of the song at all, though. So I don't know if they added that in just for the game or if that's always been part of the theme song. So let her go round. Oh my goodness. All right, so this I think I've played this one before. I said I didn't have any Sesame Street games as a kid, but my cousin had one. And I think it was just Let Her Go Round. I don't remember Ernie's Big Splash. So if he had this exact same cart, I don't know if we ever played the Ernie game. We couldn't figure it out. I can't even figure it out now as an adult, but I suppose we probably couldn't figure it out. But I think we played this one before. And look, there's a lot of varieties to it. I believe I remember this being very eerie, this game. Uppercase matching. Yeah. Why is it nighttime? It's nighttime and it's so deathly quiet. Okay, we can speed up or slow down the Ferris wheel. And I think I've just got to time this correctly. Oh. I failed. They contextualized the letter replacement by having Ernie appear. That's surprising. Getting better. I wonder what the odds of having the Ferris wheel spell out a word are. I wonder how likely that is to happen. That should be a speedrunning category for this game. Victory. That is a wildly over-the-top celebration. And then it just loops around, I think. Oh, it's a new stage, so we've got Bert instead of Ernie. We actually have vowels on the board this time too, so the odds of it making a word are slightly better. I don't know. I want to be excited and share in the like enthusiasm for the victory, but I just find this whole environment very unsettling. I just know if we were here in real life, it would be cold and the grass would be damp and it's just so quiet and we're all alone. And when Big Bird comes out and dances, he's oddly lifeless. All right, so it doesn't look like we get a new character. So I think I think we've already maxed out the potential of uppercase matching. I spoke way too soon. I actually really like that victory music. We got a word. It's spelled gas. We've got a word on the board. And I ruined it. Derek Ocean, welcome in. Welcome to an educational variety night. We're going to play I've got a handful of educational games, mostly Sesame Street and Mario games. And we're just going to take our time and slowly work our way through these and try and discover all their content. It's gonna be a kind of slow kind of night, I think. A night where we've got to make our own fun. Boat Ladder, great to see you. Thank you for joining us, my friend. More jank, yep. I thought this was a good excuse to take a night, sort of break away from some of the other things we've been doing. It's the right time of year for back to school, right? All right, so we had 2 victory dances with Big Bird. That makes 2 with Cookie Monster and Ernie. So let's see. Let's see if we get a new victory dance. What game is this? This is Sesame Street ABC, I think it's called. And this is Letter Go Round. I think it's a compilation cart. I don't think these games were ever released as separate cartridges. I really hope they weren't, because neither of them have, even together, they don't have enough content to justify a whole cartridge. But it is a different victory dance. Cookie Monster and Bert now. Pretty sure this just goes on forever. This game, I told you that there's something eerie and creepy about this game. Look at the Ferris wheel. We have the letters to spell out the word evil now. I picked the wrong letter. Okay, we have another round of Cookie Monster and Bert, and then we'll see. Oh, I was wrong. I had been under the assumption that the victory dances changed out after every 2 victories, but I think the victory dance is just random. All right, I think we're gonna try and fail around and see if there's any way to lose this game. And then we'll take a brief look at the other game modes. So far, just this and Ernie's Big Splash. We've only been on this one cartridge so far tonight. All right. So we're gonna try and purposely lose. I'm gonna grab every answer but the correct one. You can lose this one. Look. Oh, nope. It still wants us to pick. It will make you play until you get it right. There's no penalty or anything though, right? Let's see. We got 2 correct in a row. Now let's see if we fail one for a little while. I'm wondering if we, because each time we get it right, the bell thing goes a little higher. And so I'm wondering if we fail, if it will set back our progress toward successfully ringing the bell. One more just for good measure. Finally finished Ash versus Evil Dead, Derek says. So good. Alright, if this game is holding any more secrets in this game mode, then I don't think I'm going to be able to uncover them. We'll do a quick round or two of lowercase matching. We've got another word on the board. Look, we got the word bat. But we immediately have to ruin it. This I expect this to be identical to our previous experience. You know that letter A? I don't know that I'd be able to recognize that as a letter A if I didn't see it in the context of other letters. If I saw that symbol and didn't know I was playing a word game, and there were no other letters on the screen, I don't think I would identify that as a letter A. Your theater has a Bollywood version of Forrest Gump. I imagine that would be a pretty fascinating watch. I'm just sitting here trying to picture it in my imagination. All right, well let's do just one more. Hey, we've got the word ale on the board. Last night's storm. Welcome in. Thank you for joining us. Hope you've had a good weekend. There goes the word ape. All right. I think 3 victories is enough to illustrate that we have sufficiently conquered a game mode. Since there seems to be no real progression. Imagine if Frownie had his own kids' educational show. Oh yeah, just would be me and Isaac hanging out. All right, mixed case matching. Now you see, I thought that. Well, maybe I shouldn't speak too soon. You see, I thought maybe it would give us the uppercase version of the letter, and we would have to identify the lowercase version and vice versa. But it appears to be no, just again, just, oh no, I'm wrong. I said I shouldn't have spoke too soon, and then I spoke too soon. There we go. There we go. They're just saving it for round 3. Ramp up the challenge. Dr. Frownie, I have a PhD in nonsense. X marks the spot. Frownie and friends. Don't forget the wacky sidekick who's an animal. Well, I thought that would be Isaac's job. to be the wacky sidekick. I've lost count. I don't know if we've beaten this mode 2 or 3 times now. I guess I gotta do it one more time. Just to be sure. I don't want to leave any doubts about our mastery of mixed case matching. So far, this is not very mixed case. Look at this. We've almost got the word evil on the board again. It's actually the word vile. This game is haunted. Oh, I guess that's a lowercase k there. We removed the V, and then it replaced it with another V. Because evil never dies. I have to say, the victory song is rather catchy. Alright. One little word. Dog. Alright, we just have to copy the word, I see. Oh, there are going to be 3-letter words. So if we spell one word, we win? Is that it? Yep. the weird thing about this. So when we pick a letter off of the wheel that's in the word. That letter is replaced with another letter, but the replacement letter is never going to be part of the word because it wasn't on the board at the start. So they put it in as a decoy. It's not a very convincing one. It joined the wheel too late to be part of the word. So we know not to fall for it. Going for the word fix, we've got the word 6 on the board. All right, one more word. No. Rub. I tried to press the button to see if I could skip the victory song, and it took us back out to the menu. I guess I should see what happens when we choose incorrectly. Oops. I accidentally chose correctly. I'm wondering if we fail enough times and it does the thing where it shows you the correct answer, if it shows it in any way different from the previous game. Not really. Yeah, so our choices are to watch the victory song or back out to the menu. There's no skip option. We'll go ahead and back out. What's missing? Ah. So complete the word. This is tricky because you could have a situation where you don't know what word it's going for. I wonder if it's programmed to always have only one vowel. I wonder if it's always the programmed for there to only be one possible word. I guess what we're going for is gag. Is jag really a word? I don't think that I don't really think that sax is a good choice of a word either, just because it's like a shortened word. Is that DJ GMac? Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow, my friend. Very much appreciated. Alright, I think that was just one round, though, right? Guess we're going with butt. You can tell right away whether or not you've gotten the word correct, because if you're wrong, it's going to Now see, vet is also a perfectly acceptable word. So this is what I was talking about, where we have a situation where we don't know what the game is thinking. Or like right here, this could be bun or bin. I'm gonna guess it's probably bun. Nope. I wanted to get it wrong. This song is gonna be in all of our dreams tonight. All right, one more round of what's missing. One for cup. Okay, I guess we're going for rip. This one actually took me a moment. I tried all the consonants in my mind before the correct answer occurred to me. Right. Well, that's 3 of this one. Spell the secret word. Alright, so now I guess we just have to guess what word it wants from us. So we've got, we could spell, it's probably cap is probably what it wants, but we could spell pay or way or paw. Let's try. I'm wrong. It's pay. Or paw. I mean, we could even spell pack, but it only seems to do 3-letter words. I was actually really hoping that the word was pan. I was thinking it would be very interesting if the letters that you need were not necessarily on the board immediately. My like standards for what's interesting have been severely lowered after over the course of the past hour. That I would describe any of these thoughts as interesting. All right, let's go for car. Fireworks indeed, cows. Welcome in. Welcome to Sesame Street Letter Go Round. You've caught what'll probably be the very end of this one. I actually watched an episode of Sesame Street not that long ago. I watched, there was an episode of Sesame Street with the Wicked Witch of the West that was apparently like lost media for a long time, but it's been found and sort of floating around the internet. So I checked that out. It's been a couple weeks now. And for an episode of Sesame Street, it was pretty wild. All right, one more round. I don't know what they're going for here. Maybe oak? Maybe. Nope. Oh, van. I have no idea what word they're going for. What? A go? Is it a go? That's a hard word. I thought for sure all the word choices would be nouns and verbs, like things that have a little bit more of a material aspect to them. Like the word "a go" is like it's an abstract concept. Like that's a weird word choice for a kid's game. That requires the comprehending the meaning of that word requires some higher level thinking. Well, that really bamboozled me. I think that's it, though, my friends. I think we've mastered. Let Her Go Around. So we'll move on. We'll move on to another cartridge here. I only saw Van, but then I'm not good with word scramble games. Yeah, that's I think that was my first. I think that was my first assumption too. It's not. It's not Fix. Is it Finn? Fair enough. I think it's safe to say that this game has been thoroughly explored and completely mastered, though. So we'll move on to our next one. As soon as our victory song wraps up. Alright, excuse me just a moment, my friends, while I swap carts. I'll be right back with you. Okay. I think it's gonna work. So welcome to Sesame Street 1, 2, 3. I'm not sure which of these games, came out first. Why is the L in select a capital L? That's not that's not teaching children how to write very well. So we've got Ernie's Magic Shapes and Astro-Grover. I guess we'll start with Ernie's Shapes this time. This must be the sequel, because they included instructions. Well, this is weird. To make the cursor go down, you press up, and to make it go up, you press down. Oh, nope. That's not how it works at all. So, the cursor... This is weird. The cursor has to move all the way in one direction before it can move in the other one. So watch, I press up, up, down, down, up, down, down, left, right, right, left, 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 right, 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 right. See, it's always... When you push any direction, it increments the cursor one unit. But it has nothing to do with the direction you press. That is so strange. It's also weird that the word changes. It's like instruction becomes how to play. Presto shapo, match the shapes. Abracadabra colors, match the colors. Zip zap the shapes, more shape matching. More color matching, that was poof pop the colors. Shazam, more shapes, harder shape matching. Ta-da, what a figure. What's that? Hardest of all. Alright, well, let's read the instructions. This is the wrong shape. Press D-pad. This is the wrong color. Press D-pad. This is the right shape and color. Press A-B. What a game. It is very bizarre. Alright, Presto Shapo. Match the shapes. So I guess we don't have to worry about the color at all. Oh, well, we started off with a victory. I like those masks up at the top of the screen, especially the one on the right. Alright, so this is the wrong shape. This is also wrong. Oh, here we go. Oh, so I think the color is always going to be right, so that that's not a distraction for us. Okay, let's see what happens when we get it wrong. Look, when you get it wrong... When you get it wrong, he rolls his eyes. He rolls his eyes at us when we get it wrong. He's so mean. I guess he rolls his eyes when we get it right, too, so... Maybe that's not what he's doing. It was funny when I thought that, though. Alright, maybe we need to get 3 correct in a row. That's it. Okay, I guess we win. Well, these, unlike the letter go round, these don't seem to loop endlessly, so that's nice. That's at least we know when we're done with the game, and we don't have to sort of set our own goals. Which, you know, setting your own goals can be fun, but then you're always left with that suspicion of, did I really complete it? Match the color. Okay, oh, always going to be the same shape, but different colors. I think we'll be able to speed run this pretty quickly. Hello, Kai. Welcome to the stream. It's almost midnight. You should be asleep because you have school in the morning, but you're still awake. Well, I'm glad that you've stopped in to join us for a while, but I do hope for your sake that you're able to get some sleep. Alright, this is match the color. I couldn't remember if we were trying to match the color or the shape. I wonder, does it loop around? Okay, so if we pass up the correct one, we can loop back to it. I figured we'd be able to, but I mean, you don't know. The menu doesn't work like you would expect necessarily. Your mom ruined your sleep schedule? That's rough. It can be pretty difficult. It can be pretty difficult to fix your sleep schedule when it gets thrown off. I have a lot of trouble with that. Zip zap the shapes. So by more... Whoa! More shape matching. So we have to pick out each individual piece, maybe? Okay. Oh, this is good. Is the shape part of the configuration? All right. This is I was wondering how they were gonna ramp up the difficulty. This is actually a really clever way to do it. It doesn't look like all the pieces are always available. We do have to build the construct in order, it would seem. Gonna go to bed. Probably a good idea. I hope that you sleep well, Kai. I hope you get a lot of rest, and that school goes very smoothly for you in the morning. Thank you for stopping in to see us, though. Well, I don't feel like I'm learning anything. I do kind of think this might be the best of the games we've played so far. Oh, it's not over. It's a kite. What do you think that other thing was? If this is supposed to be a kite, that first thing that we built? I wonder what that was. I mean, I guess I have no concrete proof that this is supposed to be a kite, but I mean, look at it. Be on more when you get your laptop. Right on. Hang on, I like that shape. It's not part of the answer, but I want to see it again. Where is it? It's a lemon. It's a pink lemon. That's how they make pink lemonade. Alright. Well, if the other shape was supposed to be a kite, and the one before it was something I couldn't decipher, I now doubt... I now doubt it was supposed to be anything in particular, because, I mean, what is this? Is this, like, Frosty the Snowman's buttons, or a traffic light? This is a terrible challenge. It's just picked the same shape 3 times. They didn't even build a thing. It's so weak. I've always wondered how they made pink lemonade. Wonder no more, my friend. This game really is educational. We've already learned something. I kinda... Oh, it's a cherry. So that's not a lemon, it's a leaf. Or it is a pink lemon that's having its juice distilled into 2 glasses. I guess that's also possible. I kind of feel like this game doesn't end. The other one came to an end. This one is not seeming to do so. No, I don't want repeated shapes. Or rather, repeated constructs. We'll go ahead and build this, but if we get another repeated form after this, then we'll just back out, I think. It's weird that they're all pink. They didn't decide to vary the color at all. Oh, we got a letter E. Okay, this is a new shape. We'll build it. While this game is very simple, I can see how playing this game could be somewhat beneficial to your mental development. I think this is probably this is the best one we've played so far. Welcome in Doe79. Pleasure to have you with us, and thank you very much for the follow. We are very happy to have you on board with us. I don't think we're gonna come to an end, though. I think that it's gonna leave us with the unsatisfying conclusion of we're just gonna have to determine when we're done with this game for ourselves and back out. Was that? I feel like that was the right one, but it looked, No, I think this is the right one. I think that horizontal piece was wrong. That was tricky. That's the right horizontal piece. I wonder how these constructs are generated. There's another repeat, not the most exciting thing that we've come across. Doe, thank you for the subscription. Wow, very generous of you. Again, very appreciated. Never seen this game. I've never played it either. Tonight's the first night. It's yeah, we're just doing a couple sort of educational games. I got a couple Sesame Street ones and a couple Mario ones, mostly, and just figured we'd have some fun with them. I kind of exploring all their content. All right, we're getting a lot of repeats. I think we're done with this game type now. We've seen 3 repeats, so I think we're safe to back out. I don't think this game ever ends. It appears to just loop. Stack Cat, welcome in. Glad you can make it. I'm learning so much. It's been over 10 years since I've been to college. I'm about in the same boat, Stack Cat. It's been a very long time since I've been in school. On the student side, anyway. It's been a very long time. Rush Pirate. Great to see you. I remember enjoying it, but I was very young. So you actually had this game. So we played. We've already played tonight. I had a cartridge that's Sesame Street ABC. And the weird thing, Sesame Street ABC, so it had 2 games on it. One of them was Letter Go Round, a game about identifying letters and spelling words. That makes sense, Sesame Street ABC. The other game was a water maze game. It was that sort of same game where like you've got to connect the pipes so that the water flows from the starting point to the end point. It was basically that game. Had nothing to do with letters. Why is it included on Sesame Street ABC? Wait a minute. Why is this Magic Shapes game on Sesame Street 1, 2, 3? This has nothing to do with numbers. These titles are bogus. Abraxas, welcome in. Good to see you again. Thank you for joining us. I saw you playing Ernie's Big Splash earlier. That was the first computer game I ever played. I remember playing it in senior kindergarten, probably back in like around 91. Right on. What a game to start with. I think the first game I ever played it was Ghostbusters on the Commodore 64. That was my first video game. It was either that or Donkey Kong, but whenever I'm asked, I give Ghostbusters as the answer because it's the funnier one. Shino the Ultimate, welcome in, Shino. I hope you've had a good weekend. It all makes sense now. So far, more shape matching is so far the best of the games we've played, I think. The Ernie's Big Splash would have been the best, but you don't really have a clear... It's too freeform. Like there are no constraints to like there are no constraints to your pipe maze. All you do is join the beginning point to the ending point, and like there are no degrees of success. Like every maze is just as valid as everyone else. You have access to an unlimited number of every type of piece. So there's no way to fail. There's no way to do better and no way to do worse and no way to fail. So that makes that game very uninteresting. So I would say that Let Her Go Round was better than Ernie's Big Splash because there was a variation, like degrees of success. Like, you know, you could try and spell the word without ever making a mistake, or something like that. It actually had more variety to it. But the shape matching, particularly the more shape matching, is so far the peak of Sesame Street edutainment, by my estimation. I feel that I haven't done a DJ set in ages either. Haven't streamed in a while. Life got busy. Kind of started hyper-focusing on the tool I've been programming for work. Alright, Poof Pop Colors. More color matching. Okay, so I think I'm going to like this one a little less. Well, you know, I guess this is alright. I feel like this is somewhat less challenging than the shape variation that we just played. I mean, you're it may depend, like, if you know, on what type of mind you have, if one version of this is more difficult than another. That's a shape we've not seen before. At least that looks like a number 4. So we could justify this game's inclusion on the 1, 2, 3 cartridge by saying, hey, a number 4 appears in one of the game types. Oh. We're building a person. It's not a bad little music loop we've got going here. Oh, nice. Look at that one. The artwork is much more interesting in this. While I don't necessarily know that I think that the gameplay of match the colors or more color matching is more difficult than more shape matching, the artwork that it makes is much more interesting. Is that Popuko und Pipimi? Welcome in. And are we winning? Maybe. It's difficult to say for sure whether or not we're whether or not we're winning. The game doesn't actually really seem to end, so it's yes. I guess if we're having a good time, that's the true victory, right? You like the laid back of this channel. Right on. Thank you for that. That's the atmosphere we try to go for. I do have to admit, I do get a little worked up sometimes. I do get a little animated on rare occasions, but in general, we try to maintain a fairly chill environment. And they even have pink lemons. This version is superior. Blue's Clue. Oh. I think this game probably predates Blue's Clues, right? I feel like so my sister's like 5 years younger than me, and I know she watched Blue's Clues when she was a kid. But I feel like that wasn't around when I would have been age appropriate. It entirely does, okay. By a long shot, Blue's Clues is like mid to late 90s? Okay, yeah. Yeah, I probably missed out on that by about 5 years or so. Letter E is unfortunately a repeated shape. Nothing to get too excited about here. I like the bird and I like the paw print. Those were good. The human shape was good too. Are these called? Oh, it repeated. Are these called What is the word? What is the word when you make a figure out of like shapes like this? Isn't there a term for that? The word I wanted to use was tessellation, but that's not the right word. That's when you make a repeated pattern out of shapes, right? Is there a word for this though? Making characters out of basic shapes? Tangram? Tanagram? Right on. Guri Soma, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Pleasure to have you with us. Welcome to your friends as well. And yeah, welcome to edutainment night. We're slowly working our way through some Sesame Street games, and I've also got a couple Mario games that I think are about the same caliber. That's mostly what we're going to be focused on tonight. So it's a little bit of a make your own fun kind of night. But I hope you're having a good stream. This isn't a Minecraft tutorial. I would be ill-equipped for a Minecraft tutorial. I would have to watch a Minecraft tutorial. I would not be qualified to make one. I'm a very not good Minecraft player. I have been somewhat tempted to play Minecraft. It's been on my mind. I've kind of been thinking about giving it a try to see if I could beat Minecraft. Find find and defeat the dragon, because I've never done that. But I don't have any concrete plans for it. It's just a temptation that's been floating around in the back of my mind. And you were playing Dead by Daylight. Is that the game? Dead by Daylight, is that the game that's kind of like the it's kind of like the Friday the 13th game that came out, the more modern one that's like online multiplayer? I might be thinking of the wrong game. Trax Addict, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining us. You can't get better if you don't play. This is true. This is very true. Minecraft has become a game that's so very big. Tessellation is more just shapes fitting together as a repeating pattern with no space in between, if that makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I was picturing in my head. The word... Yeah, tangram is probably the right word then. I thought that tessellation was the wrong word, but it was just the first word that came to my mind. So I said in the Discord, edutainment games are one of my favorites. I saw that. That's why I said. That's why I was happy that you could join us in particular tonight. Definitely want you to make it if it's one of your favorite things. That seems to me like something that would be difficult to admit, while this game is the one that's being featured. It's true. It's very big without even getting into mods. Yeah. So I played it a long time ago, like when it was still in beta or early access. And then it's been a game, like Minecraft has been something that I picked it up. I pick it up for a little while every couple years, and every time I do, I'm just overwhelmed by how much stuff has been added to it. A rocket ship. I love it. You can't fail if you don't try. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I agree with that. First shape word filed under T in your memory. Exactly, Cows. Because the words are in my memory are not filed alphabetically. My son does a stream. Intense. I like failing. It means I learned. There you go. That's I think that's a good attitude to have, right? Oh, and you answered my question there about the Dead by Daylight. Yes, I haven't ever played that. I did play that Friday the 13th game quite a bit. I liked it. I had a lot of fun with that game. It is a terrible, broken, buggy mess. And that just made it thrilling for me. You never knew what was going to go wrong and what was going to break. And it's a shame because like nobody plays it. That game is a ghost town. All right, we're getting a lot of repeating shapes. I think we're probably done with this. Game type. We can back out and see what the next challenge is. I'll complete this E though, and I'll see if the next one is a repeat. It would be a shame. It would be a shame to miss a really nice piece of tile art. But it'd also be a shame to do too many of repeated shapes. And this is Ernie's Magic Shapes, Derek. This is on Sesame Street 123. There's a very small YouTube channel that covered a lot of edutainment games. Went dark 6 years ago, though. I don't know. I can't profess to have played a lot of edutainment games. I rented Mario's Time Machine when I was a kid, and I think that put an early fear. I think that put an early fear of edutainment, of the edutainment genre in my heart. It's a tractor. Oh, I forgot I'm supposed to be matching the colors in each round. I kept scrolling past the correct answer because I was looking for the second tire. I was thinking I have to build it in the right order. Gotta get to bed, Abraxas says. Have a great night. Thank you again for joining us for a while. And I hope that you sleep well. We'll look forward to seeing you again. Started when hoppers got introduced, so yeah, I understand. Yeah, when I started before Redstone existed, I think. Or I never found it the first time I played. But I don't think it existed yet. So it was kind of mind-blowing to pick it back up, and now every time I do, it's just so much bigger. But I've just never been good at it. My MO in Minecraft, every time I play, is I build a tree house, and then I just spend the entire rest of my time just harvesting diamonds that I never use for anything. I spend all my time in Minecraft amassing a giant wealth of resources that I never end up using for anything. So that's why I was thinking, challenging myself, like maybe playing it and challenging myself to try and get to and defeat the dragon as quickly as possible. I was thinking that if I play it like that, maybe that'd be a good way to keep me focused on a goal, so I don't just spend all my time, collecting resources I never use for anything. Tracks Addict, same, have to head to bed, myself, have a great stream. Hey, thank you for joining us, thank you for the follow, Tracks Addict, very appreciated, thank you for that. And yeah, I hope you sleep well as well. A fish, I wanna back out of this, game, but I keep finding new and interesting shapes. Welcome back, Shino. Dead by Daylight is a little less buggy. It's what the it was the base for the Friday the 13th game. You're addicted to learning. I have an unquenchable thirst for knowledge. Derek says could never get into Minecraft. pretty fun. Like, I don't want to give the wrong impression. I've always had fun with it when I've played it. But yeah, I sink a lot of time into it, and I never get to the point where I do anything that makes me feel accomplished. But it's I've found it, to be a pretty good sort of turn off your brain kind of game. An unquenchable thirst for building. Brick by brick. Just send off your Skeletor pop you're getting signed. Right on. Hope it makes a safe journey. You never understood the appeal of Minecraft. It's a creativity tool. It's the same as it's like digital Legos. Is this a bicycle? I've got a very I feel like I'm very easily amused. Just think of think of all the all the games out there that exist, all the great sort of classic games that people love and cherish and that I haven't played. And I can't stop. Not only am I choosing to play this instead of all of those games, but I can't stop playing it. You mine stuff and craft them. Now you have Minecraft. All right, I think we've seen enough repeats now. We've repeated the letter E, repeated the human shape, repeated. Now the fish is repeating. That's 3 repeats. I'm backing out. That was hard. That was hard to do. That was really hard to do. Love that, Streamlabs. Thank you. Yeah, that's my that's I sort of updated that sort of no spoilers, no backseating, no spoilers message, just to make it a little bit clear for people because people stop in, who are new to the stream all the time. A stretch break. I need it. I've been working so hard. All right, let me go ahead and hit the button so we can at least have some music on while we're stretching. This is the harder shape matching. I mean, I get it, Derek. Not everything can be for everyone. Minecraft is an unfinished game, in my opinion. Shino says. Well, I mean, it's a good thing that they're constantly adding to it. Then I guess. All right, let's blow the camera up. We can all stretch together. Studying is so very hard. Minecraft was the best $28 I ever spent on a video game, StatCat says, even when it was back in beta. I've definitely sunk a lot of hours into it myself. I know, right? Some people, oh, you know, it's just different, you know, different streams have different approaches to that kind of thing, and there are streams where people, you know, really encourage the help so that they can move through games really quickly. But I have a sort of a different philosophy, so it's nice to just have it out front. So that people don't come in with the wrong expectations. Are you refreshed and ready to study more? I'm as refreshed as I can be. It's a good thing I've got plenty of coffee for this all-nighter I'm pulling. Mario Maker is a really good time. I don't play it nearly as much as I should because it's so good. And StatCat's the reverse. StatCat likes Minecraft but not Mario Maker. And Derek is the opposite. Stretch your legs, lift up your arms. You're doing great. This is your Wii Fit balance board. So I'm not sure what makes this shape matching more difficult. Oh, I passed the piece. There it goes. Do the Mario. Swing your arms from side to side. Come on, it's time to go. Do the Mario. Take one step and then again. Let's do the Mario all together now. The entirety of the Mario is the entirety of the dance is to swing your arms in place and occasionally take a single step. That's it. There are no other moves. You don't even ever jump or throw a fireball. I don't understand how the dance is representative of Mario's lifestyle. It explains so much about how Mario walks. This shape matching, this is called harder shape matching. I don't understand what makes it more difficult. In fact, we had the same cherries in the previous shape matching. In what way is this more difficult? I was hoping for a real master level challenge so that I could demonstrate the proficiency that I've gained from all my training in the earlier difficulties, but this is so far very underwhelming. Okay, nice. This is something new, at least. I think it's Is it someone... Is it someone throwing another person off of a boat? Is that what this is? A bowl that magic wands are put into? This is Sparta. Yeah. I think that's what I think they're going for. Oh my. Oh my. I don't think we've seen that star before. That was a surprising shape. I shouldn't have clicked past it so quickly. Oh, that's something new. I don't think we've seen a car before. This one is kind of challenging just because we're not really building the car in order, and there are a lot of pieces to have to consider. So this is good. This feels like harder shape matching, unlike some of the other rounds. What was that last shape? I won't be able to sleep until I know. I don't know. I thought maybe a potted plant, but I don't know why one of them would have been knocked sideways. Yeah, that's the only thing I could really think of. I thought maybe a bowl of food of some kind. I love emotes if you can't tell. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all. It's fun to see. It's fun to see what some of the emotes that other streamers have. I've been guilty of spamming emotes in other streamers' chats myself too. I really like how they can. I just really appreciate how it can punch up what you have to say if you pick the right one sometimes. All right, we've got an airplane. Spam emotes? Me? Never. I don't think that's right. It isn't. Wow, it's a silver rupee. Those are worth what, 100? I can't believe how long I've been playing the shape game for. It's a pretty good time. We keep getting new stuff too. It makes it so hard to quit when there's not a lot of repeats. We've got a cargo truck. Oh nope, that's slightly too large. I got fooled by that one. There we go. Be pretty good if the games tonight were ordered by grade level. I think most of them are gonna sort of hover around the same. I think most of them are gonna sort of hover around the same level. The ones that I've selected for us. Just remembered, I need to write myself a note somewhere real quick. Ah, it's this one again. All right, we'll back out of this. We'll back out of this mode. We saw a lot of fun shapes. Hardest of all. All right, here we go. The master level. Really? This is the most difficult of all? Scrambled shapes and colors. That starts off very underwhelming. Okay, the old bird. Easy. It really was. Maybe they're just, you know, that was the warm-up round. That was your reason to go right? This must be a Frownie approved game. It does have a rather compelling, it does have a really compelling story. When you put it that way. Getting a lot of repeat shapes here. We might not be in this. We might not be on this mode for very long. No, that was the piece. That was the one. I skipped it. I don't know what type of fish that is, but it sure doesn't look good. I wouldn't eat it. It looks like a chocolate bar disguised as a fish to me. Oh, all right, here we go. Here's something new. We've got a swing. I'd eat maybe the eye. That's probably the part that I would be least enthusiastic to try. Oh, they tricked me. I got one wrong. A Lego fish. Fish eye, cheek, and brain are usually the ones we go for. Alright. Mastered that shape. Or that construct, rather. Next one. Oh, ho, look at this. A tropical island. This is one of my favorite pieces of art so far. Though I would hate to be here. Salmon backbone, smoked or dried. I can't say that I can't say that I have ever enjoyed any of those parts of the fish myself. I mean, I've never tried them, so I wouldn't know. I've not been that adventurous. You grew up with that? I think the only fish I really ate growing up was catfish. Deep fried catfish is sort of like when I think of a generic like fish meal. Like if someone just said, "Oh, I had fish for dinner," and they didn't give me any of the details, what I would picture by default in my mind would be deep fried catfish. Because that's what I grew up with. Your family traditionally fished the Columbia River. I've only had catfish twice, StatCat says. It's is it a horse? Cow says I'd assume salmon. You don't have catfish up there. That makes, you know, makes sense. Looks like the horse drank too much Pepto-Bismol. Never had horse. I don't think I'll ever have horse meat. I think probably the most sort of like atypical meats that I've had, or at least what seem the most atypical to me, have been ostrich and alligator. Neither one were particularly, like, thrilling. You liked Alligator? I wasn't blown away by it. It was alright, but... not something I feel like I need to go out of my way to have again. Yeah, I had it fried too. They served it at the cafeteria at my college campus. That's where I tried it. Actually, I may have eaten something that was more... I might have eaten something that was more rare to me and just didn't know what it was, because when I went to Thailand, the first thing that I had to eat, we went into a diner and we were given a restaurant or a menu, sorry, that was incomprehensible, and the dish I ordered was called Meeting of Eight. And I have no idea what that means, but when it was served to me, it was kind of like a stir-fry with a whole bunch of different stuff in it. I didn't know what it was. And I just ate whatever it was. And I still don't know, so... It could have been... It could have been absolutely anything. I know it had little, it had like little, something in it had tentacles. Like there were little like squids or something in it. But there was a lot of other proteins. I have no idea what they were. They seemed vaguely meat-like. It was not my favorite dish, but I ate it to be adventurous. I had bear once as a kid. I'd try that. Given the opportunity, I think I'd try that. You ate Tentacool. It was... As far as I know, entirely possible. Alright, let's see. We're gonna build this one, and then we'll see if the one after this one is another repeated challenge. I think we've definitely gotten our money's worth out of this game, though. I can't wait for this song to end. Well, let's cross your fingers and hope the next construct is a repeat. Then that'll cause me to back out. If it's something new, then we get to hear this a little longer. It's a repeat. Oh, but we've never seen this one in color before. Alright, I'm sorry. I have to build it. Does having the colorized version, does this make it any more clear? I think it is supposed to be a potted plant. It's been proven in Pokemon that Magikarp is all bones, so need to eat that. Is Magikarp all bone? We shouldn't be eating such a good little buddy regardless, Cal says. Magikarp would make great stock. Alright, we can back out now. This is a true repeated construct. Well, this game was a lot of fun. Ernie's Magic Shapes. This is a winning game. This one is I feel like I've grown some extra neurons playing this game. It was worthwhile. It'll make you smarter, and it's got just enough to keep you engaged. So we've got one more. I think I have to reset. Like shad. Shad are so bony. I'm not even sure I know what that is. They usually eat the bones. It was a lot of fun. That one was a winner. So now Astro-Grover. This is our last Sesame Street game. Is Astro-Grover. So we've got how many zips. So this is a number game. Beam that number. Adding countdown. Take it away zips. Sum up, sum down. Alright, so the math game. You know what? I really like what Grover's got going on here. Like, he is a delightful shade of blue, and he's chosen to ride in a purple spacecraft, and the color combination is just perfection. Good work, Grover. How many zips? Look at the moon. Not only does the moon have a face, but why does it look so concerned? So I guess zips are the green alien guys. So we want to choose 6. I appreciate that the moon is happy for me, but I can't say that I'm thrilled about that smile. They have shad in Georgia and Oregon. Yeah, I don't think I've ever had it. Ash eats a Krabby and a Magikarp in the anime. The concerned look on the moon's face, it leads me to believe that the moon does not have faith that we are going to choose the correct answer. I guess we have to see what happens when we blunder too, so we will pick every number except the correct one this time. Grover's trying to help us out. All right. Well, we've thoroughly explored the we've thoroughly explored what happens when we're wrong. This game is all right. I don't think I'm going to like this more than the Magic Shapes. I don't think it's as fun, but it does seem to be sufficiently educational. And uncovering the scenery is a decent reward. It's not really educational. The games... So these games, they don't really teach you anything. They give you opportunities to use... to use things you've already learned. But they don't really teach you. You have to go into this game knowing how to count. You can't just give this game to someone who doesn't know how to count and expect them to easily figure it out from what's being presented. But I'm learning, Sparrow insists. That victory dance felt a little excessive. All right, how many zips? We won. Beam that number. Nine. We have to beam 9. The square root of 5 aliens times excessively happy moon equals Elmo. Sure. You had a game kind of like this, but different as a kid. So that's 7. Is that 9? That's 9. This is odd. Gave one of my t-shirts to my little sister as I no longer wear it. Not a bad move. 1. That, a 1 again? I don't really understand how we're selecting different amounts. It seems like you just press the button. If it's the wrong amount, you press the button and it gives you a different random amount. I grew up with Atari, so I would have loved this. I had a C64 was the first way that I ever played video games when I was a kid. Was the Commodore 64, and that was when I was really young. And then pretty early on, we got an Atari 2600. I remember having it, but I don't remember ever playing it. Like I don't know, I can't name a single game I had for it. I know I played it, but I just don't have any memories of it. And then, and I don't think we had it for really long before we got the NES, and that was like, with the NES, that was when video games became like my like number one thing. The Commodore 64, I enjoyed playing games on it, and I used it a fair amount, but it didn't. Gaming didn't really take off for me until I got the NES. I feel like I've played more Atari 2600 as an adult, playing 2600 games on the stream that I ever did as a kid at this point. All right, so adding countdown. These games it's nice. These games so far have definitive endings. All right, so 6. Have you ever seen the Evil Dead movies, Frownie? I've seen Evil Dead 1. Okay, now we're at 6 plus 1 equals 7. Perfect. Cool. This is a good little math game. I've seen Evil Dead 1 and I've seen Army of Darkness. It's been a long time since I've seen either of them. This game teaches us the important lesson that the 10 gigahertz microwave band used at high gain at point blank range toward green aliens means cookie. 1. Freshly ground coffee smells like headache. What? That's not even true, Sparrow. Okay, 2. Plus 2. It's kind of weird because we don't have access to a number larger than 9. So all of these equations have to total to 9 or less. And there's no 0. So the lowest sum could only be 2. All right, 3. Plus 3. When you smell freshly ground coffee up close, you find it very overwhelming. I can't get enough of it. Coffee grounds smell great. All right, nice. Take it away, Zips. I assume this is a subtraction game. Three. Minus 1. Equals 2. Perfect. It's like pipe tobacco. It's great until it's lit. Strange, the pre-ground ones smell great, but when I grind them myself, I have a very acrid smell. It might be true that I maybe I haven't smelled freshly ground coffee enough because yeah, I usually have pre-ground stuff. So you could be right, and I just don't know it. Four minus 2. Eight. Minus 7. There's not a whole lot to say about this one. It's really just sort of straightforward math problems. I feel like even the game gets tired of itself though, because like as it's uncovering like parts of the scenery here, like it uncovers these like small chunks as it works its way from right to left. But now we're going to solve this puzzle here and it's going to reveal the whole last section all at once, like I'll just get it over with. See? All right, sum up, sum down. Addition and subtraction, right? 8, 1, 7. 1. Three, 2, 4. I don't fully comprehend this game yet. BRB, right on. We're gonna be around for quite a while yet, so we'll see you when you return. Victory. All right. Well, that's it. That's Astro-Grover. I don't really think there's anything else to see here, right? I guess we do need to go back to this one more time. Let me see what happens when I pick the wrong numbers. I got everything correct, and that's probably not what we should do. I see. Can we add the same number? We can. I'm wondering if it will eventually give us the answer if we fail enough times. I don't think it will. Welcome back. All right, so yeah, it doesn't give us the right answer when we fail it. All right, well, I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else to see about Astro-Grover. So the Sesame Street 1, 2, 3, way better than ABC. The Ernie's Magic Shapes, probably the best of the 4 games. It's the one I enjoyed the most, at least. the Astro-Grover is probably the most useful as an academic tool. It's probably the most educational and most valuable in that sense, but it's not the most fun. So I would rank it at second place for that reason. But thank you for enjoying some Sesame Street games with me, my friends. I'm going to take a short BRB myself. I'm going to step away for just a couple minutes, and we're going to change consoles. We're going to move over to the Super Nintendo, and we're going to continue our little edutainment adventure. We're going to play some Mario-themed edutainment games for a while, and see how I guess we can see how they compare, teaching us our letters and numbers. So one more time, thank you. If you've been enjoying what we've been up to, then just hang around a couple minutes. I'll see you again after just a very short break, my friends.